Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sellify YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get to your first 10K a month on Walmart with Online Arbitrage. The tool that we're going to be using to do this is going to be Sellify. Sellify is a Walmart Chrome extension that gives you all of the data that you need in order to find profitable products. When it comes to focusing on what brands or categories to start with as a beginner on Walmart, I personally like to focus on the categories that do very well and are exceptionally beginner friendly. These are going to be categories like toys and groceries because they sell very well, and these brands are also reseller friendly, and you can find a lot of opportunities within those categories. So when starting my search, I like to go ahead and I like to search up toys, and this is a really great category to start with. So what I'll normally do is I'll just come down here and I'm going to look at what products are selling. So I see that a couple of people are sponsoring some products. These are a little bit too low of a price point for me. I like to go ahead and to sell products that are $10 or above, just because Walmart charges you an extra $1 in fees when you're selling products WFS that are under $10. Next, I'm going to come down and I'm going to see what brands Walmart is recommending or what categories. So we have action figure, pretend play, a lot of other different categories and brands. I see that MGA's Miniverse has been advertised twice. So let's go ahead and let's start with that and see if there's any opportunity. So we're going to type in MGA's Miniverse, just entering it in right there, and let's see what results pop up. Now that I see all of the results, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I can filter on the side by the different retailers. So if I come down here to retailer, I can choose to see one with pro sellers. Now, these are sellers who have met the criteria to get the Walmart Pro Seller badge. So these products probably are sold by some pretty decent sellers. And what I'm going to do is I can open these up in another tab, or I can also open up Sellify, and Sellify will pop up right there. And I can actually see all of the data for these listings right here on this page, which is super helpful, and it speeds up my product research a lot. So instead of opening up all of these listings one by one, I can then open up Sellify on the side, and I can see who the seller is. So I see this is sold by Walmart, and there are 10 sellers. This one's Walmart and it's 2 sellers. So those don't really meet my criteria. We have Walmart 5 sellers. Here we have one that's sold by a third-party seller called ToyWiz, and there's only 1 seller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that offer, and I'm going to open this in another tab. The buy box is suppressed, but maybe if we go ahead and we are able to sell it at a reasonable price, we can actually get that buy box unsuppressed. So when I come to the product page, I can see that ToyWiz is selling it for $21.98, and it doesn't look like there's really any price history. There are some verified reviews from January, so this would be a product that I would like to test, and especially if I can get it at a decent price. So in order to go ahead and to get a good margin, I'd probably need to sell it for about $10. Let's see. And that would give me about 50% ROI. So that's really good. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use Sellify to search it on Google, as well as on Sellify. I can scroll down and I can even pop this out. So let's go ahead and make it a little easier to see. And then looking at the side, I can go ahead and I can see all of the information such as the fees. I can take a look at the verified reviews. I can see all of the information of the sellers and the buy box, as well as I can also look at the brand data. So it says that this brand is safe to sell. Doesn't look like there's any IP risk or anything like that. We see that the brand listing has about 47 listings, and of those, Walmart is in stock on 38 of them. So this is actually a pretty good opportunity to look at the ones that Walmart is not in stock on and see if we can also sell those. The other thing I see is that about half of the listings have WFS as the offer. So that also creates an opportunity where we can go ahead and find the other half and then offer those as WFS. But scrolling down, we can also see the biggest sellers of them. And it looks like this is pretty evenly spread. We have Walmart, and then you have a couple of top sellers on one of the listings. So this isn't dominated by any one seller. And it looks like this brand is actually pretty reseller friendly. So the next two things that I'm going to look at are the estimated sales, and it looks like Sellify isn't tracking this product because it's not a popular item. So I can also go ahead and open up the buy box data, and looking at the past 30 days, it looks like Walmart was in stock on this item and they were selling it for $13.16. So that is a good sign because it means that they sold out. And now it's being sold by third-party sellers, and I can go ahead and see if maybe I can get this at Target or at Amazon for that price that Walmart was selling it for. So coming to Google, I can see that I can get it from the brand's website at $12.99, Amazon at $12.97, and it doesn't really look like that many other places. But going back to Sellify, if I were able to get a buy cost of around $13, my ROI would still be around 40%, which is really good. And this item would be something that I would buy and test onto Walmart. So that is a really easy way that we just found a lead. And we also use Sellify to go ahead and verify the data as well as speed it up. The next thing that I'm going to do is, instead of just stopping at one lead, I'm going to go back to that data that I looked at before. And I saw that there were a couple of listings, about 20%, that Walmart was out of stock on. So now I can go through all of these 38 listings and I can see which ones Walmart is not in stock on by clicking on the Sellify Chrome extension. And then I can go ahead and find the offer, and then I can go ahead and check on those 8 or so listings and see if I can also sell those. So this kind of creates a loop where once you go ahead and you find a brand to sell, analyze the data on that brand and see if it's reseller friendly, and then you can quickly find opportunities within those brands. And that's exactly how you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn one lead into tons of different leads. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. Also, if you want to try Sellify, there is a link down below to a month free trial using code NOAH100, and that again will get you a month free trial for Sellify. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.